guys. Today I am so glad to be able to join all of my spirits and lights, and I welcome all of the newcomers to my channel. I am glad to have you here. Okay, today I'm just going to be doing my makeup because I have a few errands to run today, and I feel like I need to look appropriate. Lately I just I just been doing me and just, you know, being free. And but today I'm going to try to make myself look a little decent. So I just um I have I have some extra classic bubblegum, long lasting flavor. Hmm. I don't know, when it come to me, flavor don't seem to last that long. But yeah, and I am a little hungry, but I don't really know what I want to eat. I don't know, but I'm going to chew on this gum. And chewing gum, for some reason, it just makes things go easy and flow easy. So I figure if I chew gum and do my makeup at the same time, I figure I can share this with my ASMR friends. Let's see. First, I gotta get this thing open. Someone left me a comment and asked me, could I do a video with less editing? Um, I'm not comfortable with that because I'm already not good at editing. I'm not good at filming, and I'm learning as I go. I'm trying to get better with my channel. But for this particular video, because you asked me, I would try to use they said keep the editing to the minimum. So I'm going to do that for this video. We'll see what happens. Extra classic bubblegum. Yeah, smells pretty good. And actually, I got this gum. My daughter picked it up for me. She told me that she think that I would like it because it works really well with her braces, and she liked chewing it. So I told her thank you. I appreciate every little thing that my children do for me. And speaking of my children and all the moms coming up there, Mother's Day is coming up, and I am so excited. I know when I was younger, my mother didn't spend Mother's Day with us. She celebrated it for herself. She felt like Mother's Day was Mother's Day. She wasn't going to be bothered with none of us children. So I didn't like that. I felt like Mother's Day, we all should have been able to celebrate it with her. But it didn't happen like that. So every year from Mother's Day, I celebrate Mother's Day with my kids. And I actually love it because I feel like when you have children, once you have children, your life is not your life anymore. So when Mother's Day comes, I'm just so excited to spend time with them. That's just my opinion. Okay, what am I going to go? Now in this video, I'm not going to really, actually I'm not going to talk about makeup at all. Because this particular video, it's not a makeup tutorial. I got a freaking bump on my face. I just finally got rid of this one right here. And I got this one right here because I've been trying to detox this weekend. That means drinking a lot of water. Well, I tried to be slick. I took some frozen fruit. You know, the big bags of frozen fruit we get from the grocery store. The mixed ones with the strawberries, the berries. Um, what else do I have in it? Peaches, pineapple. I took it and I put it in my big long glass and I let it sit for like 30 minutes. I was drinking that all day, feeling it filling up. And my daughter said, Mom, I'm glad you're drinking your water. I said, oh yeah, I'm getting it in, I'm getting it in. I just gotta drink water. Just gotta do it. It's so quiet today. Nobody's here but myself. I'm enjoying the peace, but I'm not gonna be enjoying it long. I gotta get out of here. And now that I decided to do this video, I'm thinking, oh my God, okay. Is this the right thing? Because I'm running off at the mouth. Even through all that traffic, you can still hear them. They're really chirping. I think I scratched my face a little bit right here. That means my nails are growing. This morning I got up and I got all my laundry together. So I'm going to attempt to wash clothes today. I'm going to try to fit everything in that I got to do. I'm going to run. First thing I'm going to do when I leave this house is I'm going to take up all the trash out that I created by tearing up stuff and getting rid of stuff because it's getting warm, and it get warm, you start wanting to clean up and get rid of stuff you've been just holding on to for no reason. You don't use it usually within a year or two. You need to give it away, or you know, think about if you need to get rid of it with something, especially paperwork. Oh my God, I accumulate paperwork, and yeah, I'm gonna run to the rent office. I'm gonna pay the rent, and then I'm gonna run over to the laundromat and throw them clothes in there as fast as I can. And then while the clothes are washing, I'm gonna attempt to run up the road and go stand in that post office line. Alcohol letter. I gotta send off certified. I don't need to procrastinate. I need to be getting that done. Hmm. And my daughter told me, make sure I pay the light bill. Dang. I gotta go pay the light bill and go grocery shopping because she wants some veggie sausages and some croissants. Mm. So I'm gonna go pick that up. I think I'm gonna pick me up some crab legs. So that's what I got taste for. Hmm. I can't be scratching myself in the face. You can barely see it, but I got a scratch mark coming down my face right here. Yep. When I was a young girl, I got this mark right here, and I got this mark right here. My sisters got into a fight, and I didn't even live at home. But page being on my page, and number the pages go beep 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 beep. Went to the phone booth, called them, and one of my cousins said, "Boo boo, you need to get down here, cause your sister's out here getting jumped, and your mother is out here fighting too." So I goes, matter of fact, it wasn't even when I was 16. I was actually, how old was I? Oh my God. I was about 15. Hmm. Yep. I was about 15 years old. And at that time, I didn't speak to my mother too much. Matter of fact, not at all. You know, wasn't really on good terms. But she out there fighting with my sisters. When I got down there, they don't pull my mother's shirt off, her bra out. She was out there walling out. She was throwing down. She was fighting. When I saw my mother out there damn near naked, I just jumped in it. I didn't know what was going on. I don't know what happened. Who started the fight? I don't know. All my sisters was out there fighting, like literally for their life. Now, when I was younger, I've been fighting most of my life, so I don't fight like no girl. I kind of fight like a boy because I had a bunch of boy cousins. I had little boys always feeling on my little booty when I was little, so I was constantly beating them up and punching them in their face. So I knew how to fight. And when I got out there and jumped in that fight, they started backing off. They started like backing up, and the fight kind of came to a minimum, and it was just me and two other girls fighting. They was jumping me, but I was fighting them. Okay, and I heard someone say, "Get off of her! Get off my sister! Get off my sister!" And I noticed that nobody else was fighting no more, so I let her go. And one of the girls attempted to hit me, and I was just like, "Go ahead, go for it." And she backed off. Well, as the crowd started trying to go away, and somebody was trying to give my mom a shirt to put on, and I was talking to my sisters and them, and it's like, they're okay now, everything's gonna be okay. So that was it. Me and my mother wasn't speaking, so I decided to start taking off, and I left. Let me tell you, a bunch of them girls caught up with me, and I was fighting by myself. And it was weird because I learned how to jump around and move around. I had to do my best not to let nobody pin me to the ground. So I think it was like 4 or 5 girls. They couldn't get with me. Next thing I know, someone threw like a, you know, like that. And I felt like this pinch in my face, and it stopped me in my tracks. And I went to do like this, and blood was everywhere. Next thing you know, while I was holding this hand, the girl did it again on this face. Next thing you know, I had to protect my face. I was like, oh, okay. Had little razor blades in her hand, and she went for my face. But it took a few years. But as I started getting older, the scars started fading away. But that same girl, I had got transferred to a different high school. That was the worst day of her life. When I walked in that class, I saw her and she saw me. The teacher said, "Take a seat and welcome the new girl to our class." And someone was sitting next to her, and I never had no problem with boys, when I was younger. So I went up to the boy and I was like, "Can I sit here?" Right next to her. And he got up and he let me sit there, and I sat there and I sat there looking at her like this. Oh my God. And my oldest boy cousin, went to that school. So when I seen him, whew, I was like, oh, that girl who messed up my face, she in one of my classes. Mm-mm. I'm gonna tell y'all, I ain't gonna go into that because I'm gonna say that for a story time, maybe. But at the end of the school year, you ever heard of at the end of the school year, it's always a big giant fight? At the end of the school year, at the school I went to, some people didn't even come to school on the last day. Because on the last day, whoever you've been wanting to get all year, that's the day to get them. At the end of the school year, mm-mm-mm. That girl, I was not going to let her miss the last day of school. I didn't wait till the last day of school. It was the day before the bell rung. I'm going to tell you something. I bet you she ain't never sliced somebody else's face again. Never. Hmm. Running off at the mouth. Look at me. But my sisters and them, they got in so much trouble, like with fighting, and I was always there for them, and got me into their mess. Man, shoot. But when that girl sliced my face, I never really realized, like, I never really cared about if I was pretty or not. Stuff like that didn't bother me, you know. And but to look in the mirror and to see my face sliced, it was starting to build up anger inside of me. I was upset. Mm, 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 mm. And I used to say, look in the mirror and, Lord, why would something like that happen to me? Like, why would someone want to mess up my face? But you know what? I'm gonna me tell you something. Even though I got that girl back, and oh, I got her. Definitely got her. My little tail was in the principal office. hmm Sure was. And she was a big girl at the time because I was little. She was real big. She was like Amazon big. Not big like in juicy, thick, and luscious. She was big like in football player, gonna knock you out, gonna sit on you and bang your head to the ground. That's how big she was. Like you get underneath her, you wasn't getting loose. And out of that, I I prayed a lot after that too, because that particular fight really scared me. I bled a lot, and I never had a fight after that. That was it. Like if I got into a physical or if I got into a physical altercation, it was because someone came to hurt me or put their hands on me. But it was never something that I volunteered and just jumped in and was just gonna fight. I just not no more after that. That was too much for me. I think for me, I started spiritually growing because every single day for years I had to look at my face all messed up from that girl slicing it. But I'm sure she got her memories of me too. So if y'all want to hear that story, let me know and I will tell you. Oh, I'm a trip. I'm a trip. But when I think about that fight, boy, that was one of the best fights I ever had. My God. Sometimes you just got to, sometimes you just got to take up for yourself. You know, I, fighting is not the answer, but at the time, that's all I knew was how to know how to fight.